Hey, what is good with y'all? It's your boy King Avery, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reviewing the gaming YouTube website. So these are just my first impressions on the actual new website that a lot of us live streamers and gamers in general will be using. So let's take a look here. Now, my first issue, we're going to start right from the beginning, is right up here at the top. Gaming.youtube.com. Now, for me, it's a little bit cumbersome, you know. I think it could have been improved a little bit. I'm not sure that's the right route about going to how to do this. By adding gaming and then add a dot and then youtube.com. You know, it's a little bit much going on up there at the top. That's my first issue with it. But outside of that, you have right here, this is a nice little feature right here I actually kind of like, which is you have these videos that go along the side here that are actually showing you live streams of people that are actually playing now, and you can move it left or right, and there's people that are playing online right now. So that's kind of neat, that's kind of cool. Now you scroll down the page, right? And you have a list of videos right here. But I actually believe that these videos right here, these live streaming now videos, I believe these should have been up here rather than the regular videos be up here. It just seems to make more sense, in my opinion. And then if you keep going down, now you have a mixture of live and regular videos. So you have somebody's live video right here, and then you have some regular ones right here. And then of course you got this more button right here. If you want to see more Minecraft, you click the more button. So, and then Rocket League, Splatoon, all of that. You know, it just keeps going down. Now, when I was initially on here and I was going through here and I was choosing like these games right here, I was like, okay, these are my games. So I would assume they should have been games that I play, but technically that's not what it is. What it is these my games are games that you like to frequently watch. So when you go down here, like, all these are the ones, see, like, I actually play these games right here, but that's what these are. They're actually games that you can watch. So yeah, oddly enough, that's kind of weird. I would assume these would be games that would be featured on my channel, but no, they're not. Another thing, you go over here to your right hand side where you have your featured channels and then my channels. So let's start with my channels at the top. Now, I went ahead and I clicked on Screw Attack, and because I'm not actually subscribed to them on my regular YouTube channel, so I clicked on them to subscribe to them. Now, when I go to my regular YouTube channel, if you look over here on the left hand side, these are people I'm subscribed to. Shout out to Zyova and Disney Infiniteers. But anyways, these are people I'm subscribed to. But if you look over here, they're nowhere to be found, right? That's because these people right here are not linked with these people over here. So people I would normally watch are not linked with these people that I watch on live stream. And that's a good and it's a bad thing, but more or less it's a bad thing, because if I'm already subscribed to these people's videos, these people's YouTube videos, then why wouldn't I watch their live streams? Kind of makes sense to me, but you know, he's his own. But yeah, and if I click somebody and I stars them over here, how come they're not subscribed on my regular YouTube channel? Which that seems kind of odd as well. So in my opinion, if I click somebody over here and I star them, then I expect them to also be subscribed to on YouTube, and vice versa. So that's another little issue I have with it. Now, outside of that, if you scroll down here to featured channels, let's say like you have Machinima, you have Markiplier, the Diamond Minecrafter, Minecarter? I thought it was Minecrafter. Anyways, you have all these people over here, IGN, Jacksepticeye, all that, right? Now, all of these are rather big YouTubers. They all have 5 million, 6 million, 2 million, 8 million, whatever. And if you go down, all the way down here towards the bottom, then you get a couple smaller YouTubers with like 41,000, right? Now, the issue with this is, like, if they're featured, then I believe that these people should be live at the moment. So let's say, like, let's use Markiplier as an example. But and I actually am subscribed to him on my regular YouTube channel, but for some reason he's not subscribed over here, so I'll just click the star. But anyways, let's say like Markiplier, for example, he's over here on the featured side, or Jacksepticeye. They're on the featured side, but none of them are live streaming at the moment. So why are they featured at the moment if they're not live streaming? You know, I would think that you would feature people that are live streaming at the moment. So let's say somebody who has 5,000 or 10,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel. I believe that, and they're actually live streaming at the moment, I believe they should be over here in this featured side, rather than all these people that have 1 million, 2 million, you know, 5 million, 7 million, 12 million. It keeps going on and on. Rather than these people over here who are not live streaming. That just doesn't make sense. So that's kind of a bad thing for smaller YouTubers. By the way, if you click on this live button right here, which I accidentally did, it brings up a whole bunch of people who are live streaming now. But over here on the feature side, they definitely need to change this, because smaller YouTubers should be up here if they are live streaming, rather than a bunch of larger YouTubers who are not live streaming. Just makes more sense. I mean, as far as like strategy wise for growing people's YouTube channels, or gaming YouTube channels, should I say. Let me think, is there anything else I need to cover? Oh, another thing, if you go over to YouTube, the regular YouTube channel, like, you look over here, you have these two buttons up here, right? You got YouTube, and then you got this little gaming controller right here. Now, I don't know whose idea this was, but it's really bad. Like, it makes YouTube kind of look like it is a gaming channel, which is not, because they have a controller beside it. So they would have been better off doing like a maybe YouTube and then have gaming underneath or something like that, and make them two separate buttons, and rather than them looking like one button. Because if you click on this YouTube part right here, just this portion right here, it leaves you on this website. But if you click on this little square right here that has a little controller, it brings you over to that gaming website. Now, to me, this actually looks like when they do their holiday stuff. You know how YouTube does, like, maybe this will be a pumpkin because it's Halloween, or they may have some fireworks going on with the YouTube thing because it's the 4th of July. But that's what this looks like. And it really doesn't look good. Outside of that, let's go back over here. And if you look over here, not on my regular page, but if you look over here, the site in general is just a little bit cluttered. Yes, you have some bigger spotlights, smaller spotlights, smaller, bigger, smaller, smaller, bigger, smaller. It's it's a pretty big mess. It should have been more strategically laid out. Like even kind of like this. Let's say like this. If it was similar to this where you have 4 across, 4 bottom. You know, you could have did live. Just put live here. You didn't have to necessarily go all outrageous and have 2 giant ones and 3 smaller medium-sized ones and 2 more giant. You know, it could have been a little cleaner. And these games over here on the side, my games, we really didn't need this over here. This could have maybe slid out from the side, or maybe if I hovered over this game icon, it opened up. You know, it didn't have to have this whole bar that's right here. This whole bar wasn't necessary. This could have dropped down from here. Search bar is fine. That's good. The go live button up here at the top is good. That works just fine. Just like when you go here and see, you also get the option to upload a video. So you can either go live or you can upload a video. I don't believe there's a difference between uploading a video here and uploading a video on the regular YouTube site. Not that I know of, at least. And then now we go over to your actual website, your page, and I just automatically had mine pulled up. So I believe they're trying to use some type of color scheme going on. I'm assuming they grabbed it from the king over here, and they just go ahead and just kind of adapt the color to it. Now if you look over here, you have 2 larger videos, smaller videos, larger videos, larger videos, smaller videos. It's again the same issue with the main page. It's a little cluttered. It doesn't really have to be this much going on. Like, they could either choose 2 large, 2 large, 2 large and keep going down, or they could have just did 3 across, 3 across, 3 across, and just have maybe 1 featured up here at the top, which is what I think they should have done. They should have probably just did 1 feature, and then the rest of them just be these little small ones like here. Or maybe if you had them in a category, you know, because they do have categories across the top, which is like your past live streams, your categories, and your popular uploads, stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's just about it. Just a tip for any of you new YouTubers that are actually just getting started. I do not recommend actually going ahead and promoting the gaming YouTube site. You know, don't send people to your gaming channel, because like I was saying earlier, when they go here, number one, they're not going to be able to find the subscribe button to subscribe to you. So that would be a bad idea. And number two, even if they found this star button right here, right, and they clicked on this star to subscribe to you, they're not going to get transferred over to your regular YouTube channel. So, yeah, so just be cautious about that. Send them to your regular YouTube channel to subscribe. Do not send them to this channel to subscribe, because it's just going to confuse them. But anyways, those are my initial thoughts. In general, it is a good start, even though it sounds like I was saying a lot of negatives about it. But it is a good start for YouTube. It could be cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share, because the more you share, the more friends we have here. And I will talk to you in the video. Peace.